Everybody, today on Papa Shop videos we are going to, because we're so diverse, we are going to unbox Philip's birthday present. So it's come a few days early, but it doesn't matter because we want to get it out of its box and built and then put in the garage, and then on his birthday we'll get some petrol, we can put petrol in it and start it and have a ride on it. So what we have here is a Welsh pit bike race 140, as you can see on the box. So right then, for cut the straps off and just get that get the box off, and let's have a look what we got. So we've done one of these before, but we've never filmed it because that was years ago, and that was when James was 16 and we brought an M2R 125 from Fun Bikes. Sorry? Oh, I don't know, Bessie. What do you need it for? You can rip that off. That'll come off dead easy, Bessie. Probably the whole box would just sit. If not, go indoors and get a sharp knife.
Oh, I know. It just rips off.
And that should come off pretty easy. But you're still going to have to cut into the box. We're going up the dump anyway next week, so when we go up the dump we'll
It's wet.
probably sitting outside somewhere. So all the stuff to do with it for now, just put it in that corner, like I said, because we're going up the dump next week and we'll take all this stuff up to the dump. Right, you want to cut that off? Yeah, I'm going to say go get a sharp knife. Not one of the new ones, but the old one with the brown handle.
Yeah, I like using the new one, though.
Yeah, so do I, because it's so sharp. But I don't want I don't want it being used on this. You want to cut that strap on your fingers, because that's straight one up. That's it. Okay. How are we looking?
It's all in there.
Yep.
So
Yeah, you'll have to cut down the size, Buddy. So this will be one of the biggest unboxings we'll ever do. And c'est voila. So obviously we've got to put the rear shock on. But so far, as you can see, everything looks to be perfectly okay. I can't see any damage to anything.
Looks alright, mate.
Yeah, so take that box out there first, Butts.
This one?
Yeah, take that out first. Open that box up to see what we got inside. This is our mystery box. Careful, because we don't want it all over the floor.
No, it's just that's just the handlebars. That's just the handlebars.
It's the handlebars and stuff to do with handlebars, yeah?
It's just all.
Okay, we'll just put that to one side because we'll be putting that on later. So I think the next step is we can leave it in situ, undo those, and then we need to actually undo the bolts on the side of that so we can lift that off. That's okay, that side where that wheel is, Buddy?
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing touching that side of the bike, no scratches. Right, and we'll get that wheel out now, I think.
Get the wheel out.
Yeah. Right, in that box, carefully, there should have been right, let's pull that out what we can. Right, have you looked around that side? You'll get the bubble wrap off it, so and take those pieces of wire off it. Mind those I don't want to be whacking it with those. So we can check through that. And then, like I said, everything to do with all these pieces we need to put to one side. Okay, so that's the front mud guard, even though it's on the back. And then what we got to do is we'll get the frame off around this part of it, and then we can lift that up. So what's on that jiffy bag there then? What's that? Yeah.
That's just the I think that's the levers.
That's the handlebars, you idiot.
Yeah.
It's the levers. Really? Right, well, next stage you need to get a, what is that, 13mm socket and
like
a 12mm wrench or something like that. Let's get that off. And then can you pass me the book that came with it? Right, what we're going to do is we'll stop filming now. We'll get all the frame off it and we'll get it ready so we can lift the back up and put the shock in place, because I can see where the shock is now. We just got to lift that up and put the shock bolt through. So we're gonna get back to when we get this frame off, so we can get the back mud off and stuff like that. Once we get to that and put the shock on, we'll start filming that bit. Okay guys, so that's it at the moment, and everything so far looks perfectly okay. After that you can do what you bloody like with it, so I won't worry about that too much. Right, here we are guys. Right, I know I didn't film the bit that we basically just lifted the back end up and we put the rear shock on. Just show that. You can see where we put the rear shock in, put the bolt through. We haven't tied it down yet. So that's done now. Now we're going to put the handlebars on. We're going to put the front mud guard on first because it's easier to do that without us mucking around. So, and I also need to have that plate here. Can you bring that to me? Because we've got to see how does that bolt through these bolts, because we don't know what that bolts through. No. It obviously goes like so. So what does it bolt on to?
Look, probably these holes there. Yeah. It probably uses that, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would use this. It would that would, no it wouldn't. Or would it go like that?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not sure. That must go up here, because is that the same size as those?
Yeah, it is.
That is, isn't it?
Yes.
Right, and then that would go
through the top there.
Would that go through there? And then that would go onto that. So what would hold front mud guard?
Yeah, something like that.
Because I think that holds this as well.
Does it?
It's got to be something like that. So where's the bolts for this?
Probably in there.
Yeah?
Probably in there.
Well, they're not, are they? That's what I said. So where's the bolts for this?
Nah, then I don't know.
So how does this go into and be held in place? Because that would go like that. Those would go through there.
I think the bolt's over there, isn't it?
Piece. Sorry?
That's the bolt there for it, surely.
Those two, the bolts there, right?
Yeah.
Let's have a look then. Put my fingers underneath. Right, and there's a bolt there. So that's one of these. I don't know why I can't undo it. It's really tight. That one's too tight. Right, we need to undo these three here. This is why it's a good idea to do this now. Yeah, there's the three for that. That will go into that. Like so. We're pushing it like that, and then that top bracket will mount onto that and go into that. Like that. Okay. Right. So let me just move myself around. Right, can you get me an 8mm?
8 mil. $8 mil. I think it's 8 mil, isn't it? Was it 8 mil? Yeah.
So the other way. Show them underneath what I'm doing, Percy. So I'm undoing these here. See these guys? Got 3 of these which hold the front lug guard on. So we're just gonna get those out. And what they really need, we're not going to do it right now, but what we'll need, all these are going to have to be Loctited because they'll all fall out. It's a pit bike. It's meant to do that. You get a lot of vibration with these bikes, and they'll all fall out. If we don't, where's those bolts here? What are those for? Because they're not doing anything. These.
Bolts what?
This one is what they're for.
They're probably just there, mate, for, don't know.
Just have another look at that. That would never fit on there, would it? So what are those for?
Don't know, mate.
Oh,
got that
one. Right now. Always one, it doesn't want to, it has to be tight.
Because it's corroded, mate.
Try and do this clamp as well to put this in.
Yeah.
And put that through there yet, but we're not worried about that right now. Let's just get this right, that one. Right, pass me that. Which one it is to go into which one, yeah? Right. I can't get underneath there, so let's just
Try to turn this off.
yeah, well, just right, guys. We're going to get back to you in a minute. We're just going to get this front lug guard on. We'll get the handlebars on, and then we'll get to the bit where we're going to do the wheel. All right. So we'll just say goodbye for now.